You saw this all unfold earlier this week. A Toyota Prius out of control, driving on upwards of 80 miles an hour because of gas pedal problems. A dangerous situation ending with a bold move by a highway patrol officer. He pulled his cruiser in front of that Prius, began slowing down, acting as a brake for the vehicle. So the question is, what do you do if you end up in that kind of situation? And joining us today is Tom Toft from Heritage Service Center to talk about that. Tom, the big question here is, my car's going out of control. It's speeding down the highway. What do I do first to make it stop?
First thing is, don't panic. And I know that's easier said than done. But you don't panic. The first thing you need to do is apply your brakes firmly. Once you've achieved that, the next logical thing would be to try and get the vehicle into neutral, which would look something like this, where you're in neutral. Now what's going to happen at that point is your engine RPMs are going to increase greatly, and while that can cause some engine damage, given the alternative, it's a much better opportunity to damage your engine than damage yourself or someone else. Keep your hands on the wheel, keep the brake firmly applied, try and gain control of the vehicle. If that doesn't work, if all else fails, you can, while the vehicle is in gear, shut the key off, and it will still allow you steering and braking. However, you won't have any power steering or power brakes. So if that occurs and it's on a long, flat stretch, then you'd have a better opportunity to get the car under control, get it safely off the road, shut it off, and call for assistance.
So, Tom, the car, the power steering is not going to lock up, basically. I mean, when you turn the key off when you're in park, that wheel locks, but that's not going to happen if you're driving on the road?
That is correct. Vehicles are designed with a safety feature that if you shut the vehicle off while you are in gear, the steering column should not lock. Now, right now we're in park, and you can see that the column is locked. However, if I am in gear, now, even if I shut the key off, the wheel is not locked. You still can maintain some maneuverability, but you don't have power steering. You also don't have the power assist on the brakes.
Now, this car is, or I should say, this problem is not totally specific to Toyotas. I mean, this sort of thing can happen to any kind of vehicle.
It can. We have seen over the years a number of different types of vehicles, older vehicles, throttle cables being frayed, linkage problems, something as simple as you have a floor mat that gets bunched up underneath the gas pedal, causing it to stick. Again, the most important thing is don't panic. Get those brakes applied. See if you can get the vehicle into neutral. If you have a manual transmission, push in your clutch. That will also disengage the transmission.
Let me talk about this real quick, and I think you already kind of went over this, but if I put that into neutral, is that going to rev my engine and cause irreparable harm?
It can, but again, given the alternative, I would rather damage my engine and my transmission than damage myself or someone else because you're involved in an accident.
Yeah, the alternative is not so good.
That's correct.
All right. Thank you very much, Tom. I appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you.
Tom Toft from Heritage Service Center. Give us a few pointers on what to do in case your car runs out of control here. Emily?